Oh, well, the surprise is not out the bag yet, so, it would be bad luck for me to spill the beans yet, but trust me, this is gonna make a couple people very happy.
Ah, so is his wife here as well?
Not yet, but a growing family there is. That is for true.
Hmm. Well, Phandalin can always use a nice family, and especially a
Oh,
big
this
family.
oh this will be a good strong man with family written all over him.
So, another beautiful woman comes over and kind of puts her hand on his shoulder, and he actually turns to you and says, "What is your name, good sir?"
I am Amun. I am
Uh,
the half elf rogue at your service.
uh, so you're a thief, huh?
Um, I'm more of a tactical um, precision person.
I
Ah,
thought you were a halfling.
so that
I
yeah,
said, didn't I?
you're a
You
stout
said
little
half elf
guy.
rogue. You
Oh,
you mixing your
sorry.
games up, buddy.
Yes. Halfling, sorry.
So he's kind of looking over at you. You could be standing on you could be kind of on your knees on a stool or something, looking eye level at him. He says, "Ah, you're pretty tall for a." Oh, you're on the kind of
A
chuckles,
halfling, yes.
and a beautiful woman. Definitely, I would say probably she's probably about 10, 15 years younger
User disconnected from your channel.
than the innkeeper. He does. Toblin introduces you as this is his wife,
He just disconnected.
Hang on, guys.
and we will wait for a second. Mikey Potter, thank you for the follow.
I guess he didn't want to hear that.
Welcome
User
to the
joined your
community.
channel.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Thunderstorming here.
Yeah, sorry. So he introduces his wife to you, and her name is Trilena, and she kind of thumps him on the back of the head a couple times, and she says, "You better tell this adventurer what's been going on in this town. This is hogwash. What's going on? These guys need to stop this shit." And then she kind of
And I
walks
lean
off and
forward. I lean forward on the counter and put my hands,
Oh my
rest my
God.
chin on my hand. Do tell.
I can just imagine this halfling leaning over a bar on a stool on his knees. I wonder if an acrobatics check would be needed for something like that.
Oh, come on. I'm doing roleplay pretty decent here.
Yeah, you are. You're really knocking it up, man. I mean, this is some good RP. I'm enjoying this. So,
Knocking it up like Edward. Oh yeah.
oh, shots fired. So he does lean over towards you and he goes, "Yeah, you know, ever since Phandalin has we've been getting a little bit bigger now, you know. So this band of bandits has kind of came into the town and now they're starting to shake up all of the establishment owners and for their so-called protection. And actually, one was here right before I started helping you, and they require payment for their services.
You wouldn't happen to mean that tall, thin gentleman that just left.
Ah, yeah, that was him. He usually stops by every couple days, and
Not much in the hidden realm escapes my eyes.
I can see that. But yes, we've been having a problem with the ruffians, and that's just things have been kind of hectic around here the last couple months because of them. Like I said, they've been shaking up a lot of the establishment owners here in Phandalin, and we're a small town. We're an up and coming town. We don't have a guard yet. We don't have a military. There's no military presence here from Waterdeep or any of the other bigger cities. So we're kind of on our own out here, and it seems like our I guess you could call him our leader of Phandalin. It seems like he's kind of turned the blind eye towards him.
Well, how many, large is this band of bandits that has been, newly trying to establish themselves as leaders here?
There's I don't know how many there are total, but I know that they like to hang out down at the Sleeping Giant on the eastern end of town, and I know it's my competition, and I try, and I'm not trying to take any business from them, but it's just not right what they're doing to us us merchants here. I mean, we're trying to survive. I mean, I have this building I have to pay for. I have supplies I have to pay for. I have employees I have to pay for. I can't afford to give them a percentage of my total earnings for their protection that I honestly really don't need, and that they won't hear that.
Have you spoken to any of the other merchants in town? Do you all feel the same way?
Some of us do, but a lot of us we just pay because we just simply don't want the trouble. And maybe things will change once Phandalin gets a little larger. Maybe things will change, but for now it's sort of, you kind of have to do what they want, or else. And we don't know what else is, and we don't want to find out. So
aside from their verbal jibber jabber, has there been any official incidences with them versus the town folk?
Yeah, there's been one. And Trilena comes back up to her husband, and she says, yes, those guys murdered someone. His name was Theldrendar, and he was a wood carver, and he stood up to these red brands several days ago, and when they came by his shop, they killed him in front of his wife and child, and now his wife and child they haven't been seen for several days.
You said red brands?
I said, yeah, the ruffian red brands, or whatever the hell they're called. They're just they're a menace. They need to be taken care of.
I immediately lean back and straighten myself up and take a more serious posture for my next round of questions. These red brands you speak of, do you happen to know who's leading this bunch in this group?
Tolimar67, thank you for the follow, Tolimar. I have no clue. I really have no clue. The only thing that I know is his name. I've never met him. Supposedly his name is Glassstaff. Because as the ruffians, they come in here, the red brands, they say payment goes to Glassstaff, and it's for Glassstaff's protection. And
instinctively, without even thinking, just slowly my hand kind of wanders down to my short sword.
Whoa, easy there, killer. I see where this is going. I'm just kidding. Bum bum bum.
It's just I've dealt with these red brands before.
Oh, you have? Where? Here in Phandalin?
No, this is a long story. Let's just say there are issues between me and them that are
awesome.
Unresolved.
Well, I won't press you. Well, I hope you can maybe help us out. Maybe you and your group of adventurers. That would be great.
While he's talking, I reach in my gold pack, my gold satchel, and I pull out a gold coin, and I kind of palm it. I put it on the table, on the counter, and I kind of slide it towards him. And before I lift my hand, I tell him,
"This is awesome.
None of the red brands will ever know that I'm here, correctly?"
Oh man!
And I lift my hand and show him the gold.
Oh, he takes his rag that he's wiping down the counter, and he has a pencil in his ear, and an apron on, and he takes his towel and kind of puts it over the coin, and he goes, No, sir. He goes, I don't even know that you're here.
Excellent. Well,
No clue that you're even
I
here.
I reach back and pop my hood up over my head, and I mentioned to him that I'm going to go ahead and find a dark corner if I could have my dinner and my lunch, and we'll be talking again very soon about this issue.
So as it seems like he's trying to work and not, pay too much attention at you because he's trying to make it not look too, conspicuous towards everyone. So he reaches down under the counter and he pulls up several keys, and he tells you that you have rooms 5 and 6. And he takes the keys and he goes, "These are for you and your adventures." And he goes, there's a total of 6 beds in the 2 rooms. I'll make sure my son, Pip, I'll make sure that Pip takes care of and gets a couple other beds set up in there for you and your adventurers. How many of them are you? Well, how many are there for you guys? And I'll make sure Pip takes care of it.
There's 6 for now, and that will be most appreciative.
Okay. He goes, I will definitely make sure Pip takes care of that for you, and I will even have my wife bring dinner to you as well.
Thank you, good sir, and
thank you.
Trust me, this issue you're having with these ruffians around here, it has definitely piqued my interest.
Everyone in town would appreciate it. I can vouch for them. They would all appreciate it.
And I'll go ahead and jump down off the stool and go find me a dark corner to kind of meld back into and wait for my lunch to arrive.
All right. So you hang out. Also, I'm going to give you a point of inspiration as well. That was fun as hell. So that was great. You have a point of inspiration along with, I believe Kadojo has inspiration because of the made hands. So that was great. Yep. So let's go next to Crag. What are you doing?
I am heading to the Lion Shield Coster.
All right. So you head to the Lion Shield Coster.
I believe that somebody was heading there with me also, but...
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I was.
Alright, well, those 2 are headed with me. So.
Yeah, you passed by the Lion Shield Coster as you were coming up through town. You know that it's on the... sort of like it's across from the Town Master's Hall. And when you passed by the first time, you saw hanging above the front door of this modest trading post, you saw the sign, same symbol, the lion, and it doesn't have Phandalin on it, but you remember visibly that, yes, that is definitely the markings of what you saw back at the cavern, where you saw the crates, the boxes, the sacks, the trunks, all of that. That is definitely the same logo as what is bared on their sign in front of their establishment.
Didn't you take a copy of the logo from the crates?
Yeah, I have it. I've got it on me. Alright, well, let's head inside.
Alright.
After you.
I head up to the... whatever guy at a counter there is.
So you walk in. You notice that there's a lot of supplies. You don't notice any weapons at all. That's one thing that you notice as an adventurer, because you're always looking to find that beautiful Morning Star or that Warhammer, or that weapon that your deity is going to appreciate you having. But you notice you don't see any armor. You don't see any weapons at all. However, you do see lots of supplies. You see a lot of mining tools. You see a lot of crates, boxes, wooden pallets, a lot of rations. Basically anything out of the equipment portion of the PDF is in this place.
Alright, so just the general supply store.
Yeah, it's basically general goods. And there is a pretty beautiful, sharp-tongued human woman of about 35. She comes up to you and asks you if she can help you with anything here. At the Lion Shield Coaster.
Yes, nice to meet you. My friends and I were out, I guess you could say, adventuring, when we came across some of your supplies in a cavern that was infested with goblins and bugbears.
Oh, really?
And I pull out the piece of cloth torn off of their supplies, and
Wow, really?
showed
And
her.
and do you have these here? Are they back here in Phandalin?
No, we wanted to
She
see
actually
if we could get some sort of reward for going to get them for you.
she points
Or
right
just
down
letting
at the
you know where they
flyer.
are.
She points down at several different pieces of parchment on the counter, and it says that there's a reward, 50 gold piece reward for the returning of the supplies to the Lion Shield Coaster.
Damn.
So she tells
okay.
you that yes, please bring the supplies back, and I will pay you the 50 gold reward. And she goes, you're quite new here to Phandalin. I haven't seen you here. She asks you what your name is. She goes, what is your name?
Yes, my name is Crag, and our group is new to the area of Phandalin. We had just gotten here from Neverwinter. It's Neverwinter, right?
Neverwinter.
Never
Yeah.
win.
Working a small jobs another winter. We made our way here on another one, and we are now looking for my cousin who has been captured by some goblins. Do you have any idea what was the name of the castle again? I completely forgot to write it down.
Cragmaw Castle.
Yes. Does she know anything about where a Cragmaw Castle would be?
I don't know where the Cragmaw Castle is. I've heard of it in tales and stories, but I myself I've never been there. I believe it's somewhere in the isn't it somewhere in the Neverwinter Woods somewhere? I think it might be. But I couldn't tell you where Cragmaw was. Maybe somebody in
Okay.
town might be able to tell you where it is. I don't know though. But more important business though. Are the supplies here or are they not here?
No, we did not have the means to grab them at the time, and we wanted to let you know that we had found them and possibly see if there was a reward. If you want, we could try to head up back that way with a wagon and obtain the goods.
How about this? How do I know that you're genuine and you're not trying to pull my legs, so to speak? I guess she does. She does see the piece of cloth that you had tore off one of the crates. So, and she does identify it as being, this is our, our business markings. She asked you if you would be willing to give her the location, and upon her retrieving them, she will send several of her employees out there and several of the other, I guess you could say, watchmen of Phandalin to get these goods. She would be more than willing to give you 25 gold as a reward instead of the full 50 because she would have to go get them herself. So she would take the other 25 gold to, get the hired hands together to go get everything and to get it back.
Could I do something like a persuasion check to see if I could get more gold out of
Sure,
her?
you can definitely do that, and I'll do
Because we
a-
do have a lot of other things we have to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
If
Let's
you get a
see.
1, you get less gold.
So, you go ahead and give me a charisma persuasion check, and I'm gonna go ahead and do probably a charisma. I would say probably
Oh.
insight. So, matter of fact, I'll just give you a DC. So, but you rolled a 7. No,
Yeah.
she says her offer would be firm at 25 gold because just because of it's going to cost 25 gold to to hire people to get a couple wagons. So she feels that 25 is a fair offer, and or like she said, if you want to bring it back yourselves, you would have more. You had 50.
Well, the other two guys, they came in the shop with me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be Jambin and who
I'd like
else?
to turn around and
Edward?
consort with them for a moment. What do you guys
Sure,
think?
you guys talk it up.
I think 25 gold is more than fair.
Yeah, especially
if they go and
considering
get it.
all we have to do is tell them the location.
It's easy enough. I would say just tell them the location.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. I mean, even though we're missing out on 25 gold, oh well.
I mean, we could probably get that or more with whatever we find wherever we go next.
Okay. Okay, so we go ahead and let her know the location of the cave and tell her to be careful. There could be more goblins in the area.
Okay, so you guys basically draw a map for her. You tell her about the trail. Anything else you tell her about?
Tell her about the dead horses. That's where the start of the trail.
Ah, okay, very good. I like that.
Yeah.
Ah, well,
But you may want to cover your nose.
Have them watch for traps as they're going along the trail.
watch for the tripwires and watch for the pit. Well, I guess you would probably sabotage the pit, right? You'd pretty much uncover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to mention the statue that we found, but don't tell her that we have it. We found a jade frog statue with some golden eyes in it while we were there, but we didn't pick it up.
Wear a hat
Do
poorly.
you have
we
any
did pick it
idea?
up.
I know we picked it up, but she doesn't know that.
Oh, okay.
How am I supposed to wear a hat? I'm
do you
wearing a
know
hat
any-
normally, Wally. If you could explain that to
Oh
me.
hell, I don't even know
I
what
would-
I was saying.
I would definitely be up to fixing
Do you know
my hat
anything
to your
about it?
standards.
Yeah,
I
do you
mean,
know anything about
seriously.
it, or
If it's going to get a
Or
follow
we
out
might
of you,
be
I
able to
definitely
sell
would
it.
fix my hat for you. Here,
That's what you're wanting to do.
here you go. Here you go. How about the lowrider hat? There you go. Is that better, sir? I'm just messing with you, Wally. Welcome to the channel, dude.
Dave?
Oh, it's my hat. Oh, I'm
Crickets?
sorry about that. One of the viewers in the stream was talking about how he said great stream, but I've never seen a person wear a hat poorly till now. I don't understand how I can wear a hat poorly because I'm wearing my UCF hat. So I guess it's because of he said it's the yellow rim on the hat. So it's just the actual rim on the hat. I guess that was messing up the video maybe. So, but anyways, I'm sorry about that. I read that and I was like, whoa, I got to comment on that. Sorry, guys.
Good.
Thanks, Wally. I'm not giving you a hard time or anything. I just think it was pretty funny. Never ever saw anything like that in the stream before. So yeah, she takes the map from you and she actually pays you 25 gold and she asks you if you're going to be staying here in town.
We haven't decided where we are going just yet.
Okay. So she goes back into the room. She comes out with the small sack. She hands it to you. And then she also says, well, I appreciate it. And she asks you to come back to the back with her real quick.
Roll for hotness, roll for hotness.
Did you not hear the question about the small frog statue with the golden eyes?
Yeah, that's the 40 gold statuette. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked her if she
Well, thank you, Wally.
knew anything
Appreciate
about
it.
it.
You show her that. She says, "No, that's
I
definitely."
didn't show it to her. I'm trying to hint that we don't have it on us.
Oh no, she doesn't say anything about a jade statuette. No,
Okay.
not from what her goods were or any of the things that were in her shipment that she was missing. So, but no, it seems
Gotcha.
like that's that's yours, and she doesn't. Sorry, it was about the hat. That's why I missed your question. But I should have said, hold on one second. But no, she doesn't. She doesn't even know of anyone that's actually looking for a jade statuette. So.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Vam Cal? Haven't seen you in a long time
either.
either.
Back, or is it all?
No, she welcomes everyone back to the back. I mean, do you guys want to go back to the back with her? Maybe you might get a quick peek of something.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Hold on. I gotta do something first.
What are you gonna do? Oh my gosh. Well, roll for girl's hotness.
I'm back there right now. Let's go.
Yeah, she with a 16 out of 20. Yeah, that's a good macro too. Roll for girl's hotness. So she's a 16 out of 20. So she's pretty cute. And so as you guys get back to the back, she takes you, down a short hall, and then as you guys enter, you see this massive armory of nothing but weapons, shields, armor. I mean, even full suits of plate mail. And your mouth, Edward, is starting to water when you see this plate mail, because plate mail is very expensive. And she tells you that she usually doesn't keep arms and armor out in the open because as of recently, she's had to move everything to the back. But you do seem like a trustworthy bunch, and if you ever need any arms or armaments, please feel free to stop by, and we'll take care of what you need.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
As she explains all this, I actually do a little bit of window shopping, just looking around at stuff.
And, she does introduce herself as Lanine Greywind as well. Lanine Greywind.
Okay.
Yep, Lanine Greywind.
Well, I turn back to the group, the other two of us, and suggest that we head over towards... what's that place?
The inn that Eamon went to? Or somewhere else?
Barthen's... Or we could go back to the inn. We should...
Nice,
we should go to either the inn or Barthen's Provisions. Because... I don't know, those are two important places right now that we have to go.
Yeah. Those are
I'm gonna hang back so I can talk with Lanine for a few minutes.
Oh God! All right, well,
I'll
head over to the Stonehill Inn.
You're gonna try to knock another one up, huh, Ed?
Oh jeez.
Bonnie's gonna be very upset with you.
Well, I'm going to follow Crag out the door then, and let Mr. Loveboat.
Sorry, guys, I had to brush my beard.
I didn't say anything about that.
You never have to, buddy. You never have to.
All right, so everybody leaves. The other two gentlemen leave, and you're back. You're back there alone with her. What do you?
Okay, I noticed that you said that you had to move everything toward the back. Why is that?
Flowers and where, Sanford? Oh, just a little issue we've been having around town as of late. We've been having sort of an uprising of an up-and-coming bandit group, the Red Brand Ruffians. They've been shaking up some of the entrepreneurs or shopkeepers here, wanting to offer their protection for a fee, and even though we really are out in the middle of nowhere and we really don't need protection unless it's from the occasional roaming band of goblins or kobolds. I mean, we're pretty safe out here, but they insist that we need their protection. So
well, I've been
we've been having to deal with that lately.
I've been talking with Sildar, one of the gentlemen that we rescued from the cave where we got found your supplies and everything, and we were, he's talking about maybe there's a mining interest coming into town. The town may be starting to grow, and I was just wondering if whenever that